we are starting our program here. So if you need to, you can go to the back of the room and get some more sugar and some caffeine. All right. First up, I do want to introduce some very important people here who all are important. Okay, with that, I would like to introduce Michael Fuchek, who is our current president of the chamber. And please give him a round of applause, and we'll introduce the mayor. I don't know, it's in and out.
Can you guys hear me?
On
behalf of the chamber, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming. Great turnout today, although I think this is the first event I've been to here that Joe Gibbons hasn't been to. 3 years, so it's a bit odd. But thank you all for coming. And without much further ado, I'd like to introduce the Mayor, Joy Cooper. Very accessible, very helpful. Everybody knows.
Good afternoon, Hallandale Beach Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to be a little bit braver and not hang on to the mic, so maybe I'll have less issues. Well, thank you. Welcome. So great to see you all here. You get information in so many different ways. Facebook, Twitter, newspapers, blogs, FaceTime. And to come out and get your information firsthand, old school, is really exciting. So welcome. And I get a kick out of it too, if those of you, does anybody watch Modern Family? Okay. Last night they even made a history by their first ever TV show on computers through FaceTime with iPhones and Instagram or whatever they were doing. I'm happy and honored to be here and share information about our wonderful city, Hallandale Beach. We already recognized all the dignitaries in the room, but I do want to tell you, we have an amazing, amazing staff. Thank you very much for working so hard day to day to make us one of the best cities in Florida. Thank you very, very much. And of course, the Chamber of Commerce, Cynthia, and one of my favorite watering holes, Flashback Diner, for gracing us with their food and great service as always. What words describe the state of the city this year? Well, I consider these words description: flourishing, engaged, connected, positive, and smart. Hallandale Beach is progressive and successful because we've remained accountable to our stakeholders and committed to our strategic plan. We as a commissioner and commission can debate, plan, measure, report, but if we do not remain steadfast in working hard together and producing results, we are not doing our jobs. As Henry Ford said, if we are all moving forward together, success will take care of itself. The City of Hallandale Beach is dedicated to enhancing the quality of life in our community in a fiscally responsible manner, providing superior services that meet the needs of our community, as well as plan for their future through continued communication. Through strategic planning, we are creating a livable community, maintaining an excellent government, focusing on sustainability, and creating economic development. This is a robust mission, but collectively as a city, we continue to pursue the goal of excellence. For business, the goal is profit. For cities, it's much more complex. We do not just sell a product. We build and create places, provide vital services to sustain livability, protect our community while guarding your taxpayer dollars. I'm focused on the triple bottom line: people, taxes, and progress. Another word to describe our city this year is results. We are result-oriented. Lowering the tax rate this year while increasing services. Improving the delivery of those services by listening to our customers. Applying technology for greater efficiency. Drainage improvements, affordable housing units delivered. Adopting smart growth policies in an urban plan through transit-oriented development and land use. form-based codes, adopting a robust, affordable housing goal. Just this morning, our CRA was proud to receive a Smart Growth Award. Projects including new parks, reopening of the old historic schoolhouse, the oldest in Broward County, and County Commissioner Sharif's district. Really exciting things. These are examples of true results. In my book, results speak louder than words. Last year, I discussed the implementation of our brand new technology platform. We look to leap to the cloud, and now the sky is the limit. We will be one of the few cities in South Florida that are partnering with OpenGov software. This year, we will have an open access portal to all our city finances. Imagine, not only will we be transparent, accessible, but you will have interactive access to every single budget item. You can play on it, tweak it, whatever you want to do with it, but we will be accessible and open. We're moving all that we can to that cloud to make our government more efficient and your lives easier. Online permitting, licensing, and utility billing, just to name a few of those resources. Big data and technology are moving at lightning speed. The next generation is already embracing new technology. In reality, they were born with it. My grandson, he knows how to iPhone, iPad, do a whole, I give it to him at 6 years old and he fixed it. Just like we loved our MTV, in the near future, individuals will be utilizing 3D video goggles to take virtual visits to concerts. At a recent U.S. Conference of Mayors meeting in New York City, I had the chance to test and try Google's new virtual goggles that allow the users to move through virtual reality. Not witness it, but move through virtual reality, interactively. Tomorrow's business leaders will be interacting across continents. I thought after trying it, beam me up, Scotty, it is here, it is coming, and we need to harness it. The future will be transplanted to a virtual world. The possibilities are endless, and we've set the foundation to make sure we're ready. In the next 5 to 10 years, this technology will change our homes, our work, our government, and our cities. We will be transformed. We will be smart. Smart technologies mean smart cities. Hallandale Beach is a smart city, and we continue to improve for excellence. In my opinion, we've laid that groundwork over the past year, and we've even received awards for our results. We received a Sunshine Award. Our city clerk, we have our new city clerk, welcome again, this first city speech, has worked so hard, and we're an open, sunny business. We have energy and we're positive. Implementing smart strategic planning through collaboration and teamwork. Technology is critical infrastructure. We think of infrastructure as waters and roads, but the new list, the new item on that list includes technology. However, it's just a tool. We can utilize it to enhance our quality of life. It is how we embrace the tool and coupling it with cutting-edge technology that amazing people like our staff and like our residents. We have a great team of professionals and a commission that works with you, for you. This past year, Broward County and FDOT worked with our city staff to link traffic signals to the main central network. Thank you, Commissioner Sharif. For the first time since I've lived here, you can finally look down the boulevard and see green lights in a row. It is not perfect. It is not perfect. It will not eliminate rush hour. It's a good example of smart technology and how it is changing our quality of life. We're freeing up police officers to patrol, not to pickle during traffic hours. I imagine many of you and a few young police officers in the room might not even know what a pickling is. Just like the cassette or the 8-track, it will be a thing of the past. For the record, it's where an officer would manually stand and control traffic signals. So when we say pickle, you'll say, oh, now I know what that is. Now the fiber optic computer network is linking cameras. Technology is changing the way traffic is controlled. Transportation and traffic is one area we remain focused in the city. The need for improvement is the main complaint, not just here, but in the majority of the urban and metropolitan communities around the globe. So while we'd like to think we're different and special, we're not unique. While we cannot control this issue, as a member of the Metropolitan Planning Organization, I am a constant advocate for our city. We need to continue county and state investments in our roadways. Just this past Monday, I met with 2 consultants and our city staff from Broward County Transit. There is so much more technology on its way to make our lives easier. Mobile bus ticketing. If you want to ride the bus, just pull out your smartphone. No cash, just like SunPass. This will not only make life easier and safer, but the data collected, going back to big data, in real time, will help us and the region with future planning and service levels. Buses will be linked to mobile data ports so you can track when they will arrive on your mobile phone. Or if you're waiting at the bus stop, see when they'll arrive. This technology is being installed over the next few years. They're implementing it now on buses and hopefully soon on our minibuses. Need to get out of the bus stop? Just text Uber or Lyft. Sorry. I love them. No matter how hard we go down in the fight, this is the next generation and the next taxi platform. 5 to 10 years, you might not even have to drive your car. Automated cars are already being tested. Google is currently testing a fully automated car. It is amazing. Go online, Google it. See a blind person getting in a car, driving where he wants to go. Think of that freedom. Think of that quality of life, how technology has changed it. Just think about the seniors that won't have to give up their independence. And don't chuckle, because hopefully we'll all be seniors someday. Oh, goodness. It is an exciting time. If you want to weigh in on traffic and transportation, which is an issue, please, I encourage you to get involved in the dialogue. Visit speakupbroward.org or visit the MPO's website. We need to work collectively with our ideas, our thought processes, and most of all, I believe in the future, with our pocketbooks, to make sure we have a robust transportation system. Transportation is not the only municipal service that's being impacted by technology, particularly in this year. Water, wastewater, and stormwater are being managed with all this new technology. We're beginning this year the first phase of smart metering. These meters will read through wireless link to the city. Users will be able to check their usage online, just like FP&L. Just think. You leave the house believing everything's turned off. You get home, you say, oh, I'm bored at commercials on, I'm gonna check my iPad. Oh, wow, there's a leak in my house. You know to call the plumber, you know to end up, you save money, everything gets corrected, but more importantly, we as a society save money. We save money because we're not wasting water, we're saving the environment, and then again, we're saving on having to treat that water. So, we are really excited that we're rolling out this, and we're actually doing it in our first public-private partnership in ESCO with Siemens Group. And we're really looking to working with them as our business partner. They've been wonderful. The system will be rolled out in 2 years, and we'll be getting the first phase in the fall. Many residents and business owners might not realize we have, and it's upward towards 200 cameras on city's facilities and properties and parks throughout the city. These cameras are currently linked to our police department through technology. Camera technology has and will continue to have a positive impact on the way cities protect their communities. Many of you know I'm a strong advocate for cameras as a policing tool. Currently, like many cities, we're evaluating the use of police body cameras. The jury is still out on how communities are implementing this technology. Privacy issues, data retention issues, and when the camera is on or off issues still need to be all worked out. I'm more interested in the dialogue that began before body cameras, covering our 4.4 square miles with a citywide camera system. The camera system envisioned would be linked to our brand new fire station and training facility center, being designed to house a monitoring system. This year, I hope our commission takes the next step to embrace this technology and, more importantly, invest in enhancing our security. It's not just about body cameras, it's about adding eyes to our community. We may not be able to afford a police officer on every corner, but we can put in, cameras could be an added tool to help them protect our city and protect our businesses and also solve crimes. I mentioned water, wastewater, and stormwater. These services combined are a vital basic service. Having safe drinking water and protecting our environmental resources is also part of our mission. How we manage water is critical to our sustainability, both environmentally and financially. The cost to manage, process, and deliver water are always increasing. These increases are due to very many variables. As a member of Water Council and the Mayor's U.S. Advisory Board on Water, I've been an advocate for making sure before the EPA adds additional regulations, they take in consideration the carbon footprint of those treatment processes and the utility costs to you, the end users. I've been working with a group of mayors, and we have secured EPA's commitment to utilizing cost metrics when establishing new rules during integrated planning and how we roll out our resources. We are very close to addressing the mandate that was passed down to us, and I've spoken before in front of this group about the ocean outfalls from wastewater treatment. Utilizing our new Northeast drainage infrastructure, engineers are working with the Department of Environmental Protection on utilizing it to recharge water into the groundwater while backstopping saltwater intrusion.
Just like you're walking.
It is a very exciting and cost-saving possibility. As an elected official, I share the same goal as any business leader, cutting costs. The last thing anyone wants to do is to raise prices. In our case, it's raising fees and taxes. I have to say the flip side of that sentence is also I will stand up and defend maintaining our level of services and the quality of life. I like to say, do we want to be the cheapest place to live, or do we want to be the best place to live? We cannot lose sight, however, that 25% of our residents living in Hallandale Beach live under $15,000 a year, right here in our city. Census data and economic trends show that our city has similar challenges to that of cities around the world. To help individuals rise above poverty, we pay a living wage at our city. We can advocate for a living wage, but have little control over private industry salaries. But we can help the financially challenged in our city by ensuring access to affordable housing, affordable services, and transportation alternatives to offset their cost of living as well as everyone else's. Wage gaps are increasing, and our commission remains keenly focused on the quality of life for all residents. We've been addressing job creation and growth through our strategic plan. Economic vitality is critical to our success. You all understand as business owners, you are the backbone of this country. The energy of the entrepreneur, small businesses, Main Street are all our economic engines. 90% of our economy is comprised of small business owners. I'm sure you have seen the signs around town of what we're doing with economic development. Progress is happening here. We recently held our Community Redevelopment Agency's visioning session. Our CRA has been very successful this past year, and we are proud that we are producing results, bricks and mortar results. Our business incentive programs, if you haven't heard of them, visit us online, Google us, have been so successful. Just last week, we had to replenish the fund to meet your demands. We are so happy that you're doing business and growing your business here in our city, and we are here as a CRA to help. Foster District Gateway project is almost ready to begin. This mixed use includes townhouses, rental apartments, and commercial opportunities. Last week, we approved moving forward in negotiations for the first medical center in the Palms area of the city, the historically underserved portion of our city. Results. You can drive along Hallandale Beach Boulevard and Federal Highway. Beautification, business enhancements, and expansion is taking place. Again, real, tangible results. Our consultants are compiling a complete streets assessment. This assessment will include not just sidewalks, bike lanes, and transit elements. It will include everything we control in the public realm. We'll be evaluating their report during budget process this year and strategically planning for financing opportunities to make sure complete streets are a reality. We want to ensure that every resident and visitor has access to a safe and walkable community. As a mayor, I envision our city be inclusive for everyone. That means opportunity is here for everyone. A place to call home, raise a family, have your business, and yes, a place to play. Our parks have become award-winning. We have won the honor of being named Playful City USA for 2 years in a row. And Joe Scavo Park was recently showcased by the Florida Recreation Association, excuse me. Over the next 6 years, we will be implementing an aggressive plan to build a world-class park system. This past elections, our voters supported a bond to secure our future for our parks for generations to come. This Sunday, we'll be opening South Beach Park. Come out and play with us. We are also currently working on O.B. Johnson Park's design, and we'll begin designing Bluestein Park and then Golden Isles Tennis Center. Next, we'll file Sunrise Park, Ingalls Park, Historical Village, and Shaves Lake. Progress is happening here. As our city moves forward, growing a promise to move the future forward with results, my colleagues and I have not lost sight of the importance of having a great educational system. Our children are the true future. We've been working very, very closely with our principals, parents, school board to ensure our children are afforded the same amenities as every other school in this district. We fought for a middle school, and that became a reality. Results. For over 5 years, I've envisioned creating a K-8 campus where young students can thrive. Through the hard work of like-minded citizens, the commission, staff, parents, all combined with the support of the school board, that reality is closer to its vision. Last night, the school board met with all stakeholders to present a facility exchange between Gulfstream Middle School and Hallandale Alternative. Results. Our schools are not about buildings, but educating our children to be competitive in this new technologically advanced society. All our schools continue to be well rated, even with constant changes to testing and constant changes to the rating system. Hallandale Elementary is a B school. Gulfstream received an A school, and Hallandale High School received an A grade at least for the past 5 years. Amazing results, and that's through collaboration and working together. Our Hallandale High School principal is just named one of the finalists in the county. Our principals and teachers are the true unsung heroes of our community. If you can support our schools, do it now. Many of our community partners here have. You can always volunteer, you can mentor. You can also donate your time and financial resources. I need to give a shout out for Vice Mayor Julian. He always is doing a fundraiser for our schools. I actually bartend, we all support it, but I encourage you to come out in this center and have some fun and support our local schools. I have the humbling honor of being Hallandale Beach's mayor. I often get asked, how do you do it? Why do you do it? How do you deal with politics? I often answer, I really don't like politics. I love people. I love working to make our city even better than it is today. For me, it's not about politics. It's about people. It's about progress. It's about results. I'd like to leave you with this one thought from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Whatever course you decide upon, there will always be someone to tell you that you're wrong. There are always difficulties that tempt you to believe that your critics are right. To map out a course of action and follow it to the end requires courage. In our case, it takes the courage of our progressive and innovative commission and staff to remain focused on our mission and goals. As the saying goes, life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. We will remain focused on the path and success will take care of itself. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Mayor Cooper.